Welcome back to Life in the Fast Lane with myself and Matt Tift, and Spectrum Internet sucks. So there you go.
Yeah. I figured something happened because, Keith was talking about, they must have gotten the idea because he said, well, Tuesday's a pretty laid-back show. We get to relax. Don't really have to work much today, but that didn't really happen.
Yeah, that happened. I don't know. All right, so what do we got? Because at 7:30 we got Danny Montero coming on to do some impersonations, some impressions. It'll be fun.
I'm excited for that. Who's if you could impersonate anybody, who would it be?
If I could impersonate anybody, probably. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. If I can impersonate anybody, probably Robert Downey Jr. just because he's badass.
That would be cool. All right, I'm going to change that question because I like this one more. If you could be any celebrity, who'd it be?
If I could be any celebrity, Robert Downey Jr., 100%.
All right. If you could marry any celebrity.
Scarlett Johansson.
Okay. So basically, we're just going with the Avengers cast. Anybody outside the Avengers?
Avril Lavigne.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it.
We can keep going. If I could marry any celebrity at all, okay. Any celebrity whatsoever.
Shock.
Huh?
There's some shaking. I thought you had an earthquake.
That's because the earthquake. The volleyball is, I don't know what he's doing.
Bouncing.
I think he hit the desk. He's not paying attention. He's making volleyball. He's doing volleyball things.
What happens? Happens when you hire an elastic piece of crap.
John L. Sweetman says, Live Fast Motorspace is such a great company. Spectrum can't keep up. We should have went with that. That's super intelligent.
Right. Live fast. Yeah. You can't live fast if you can't keep your internet going that you pay for.
Coach Chris says his boss is a jerk sometimes. He had to come in late. He is the boss.
Oh.
It's okay, though. Peter DeLuda says, yo, what up, guys? What up, Pete?
Clearly not our internet speed.
That is true. All right, so what we got going on? Because we got a couple minutes before we're going to have to take a break to put Danny in. And you, I don't know, we were talking about something. I'm not going to say it again because last time I said it, the whole damn thing crashed. So.
Yep, well, we were talking about shipping your pants.
You were talking about shipping your pants.
Yes, but Celsius, they signed up to be a sponsor of ours, which is cool because I've been with Celsius for a little over a year now, doing some stuff with them. And, so let me see what else I had for today's show.
You act like you took notes. You don't have notes. What are you actually looking at? You're just looking at Google. You're on TMZ scrolling through the thing. Don't act like you actually did show prep.
No, I didn't do complete things, but I did actually have one. So you're a PlayStation guy.
I am.
So how come it seems like every time we have a show, about once a month, either the PlayStation network is down or the Xbox network is down? Clearly, they run off of Spectrum.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're going off of Spectrum Internet. Spectrum houses them.
Do you have to run like for PlayStation? Do you have to pay for PlayStation Network still? Or no?
Yeah, you do. You don't. Actually, yeah, I think you have to because there's games you can't play without paying for the multiplayer service. But that's all games. The Switch did that. The Xbox did it. That's all of them.
But I didn't know if PlayStation went to that.
Yeah, they did.
I was at your house about a month ago, and one thing I've really been wanting is a Nintendo Switch because we had been back on like team planes and stuff like that over the years.
Yeah.
And the guys would all play Mario Kart and stuff on their Switches. I'm like, that's so badass. Like, you just go play like offline with each other in there.
Heck yeah.
I think that is a very cool idea. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, if you're listening to the show right now or anytime this week, okay? Let's see, this is April.
Yeah.
All right. So Memorial Day, I'm going to give away a Nintendo Switch. Seriously. Gonna do it.
Why? I want it. How can I win?
You have a Nintendo Switch.
I know. I've got 4 of them, but you never can have too many Nintendo Switches.
Yeah, well, you never can have two. Never mind.
So we're giving out Nintendo Switches. I guarantee you this stream is about to get a little bit bigger.
Yep. Okay. So here's the deal. You go follow Keith and me. Okay. If you follow Keith, you follow me, and you follow the show, and you do a hashtag of LITFL show, Life and Fastlane show, I will enter you into a contest to win a Nintendo Switch on Memorial Day. We're doing it.
Now, are you talking Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch Lite?
The hell is the difference?
One hooks up. Actually, there's a big difference. One hooks up to the TV, and the other one is more like a Game Boy DS.
Which one's the cool one?
Honestly, the one that hooks up to the TV. But a lot of people like the lights too, so I don't know.
All right, I'm not going light. I like my butt heavy, so we're gonna go. With
I like it.
Not the light, not the diet. Nintendo Switch. I'm doing a Nintendo Switch, but only if this thing actually goes. So that means you have to share this page. You have to share the show. You have to do it. So start hashtagging it. Start retweeting it. Follow Keith. Follow me. Follow the show and hashtag it, and you will be entered into winning a Nintendo Switch.
Well, that makes me happy.
And I don't know why I did, but I just did. So it's happening.
So
We're
paying for viewers. That's how bad we need you guys. We want viewers.
It's not a bribe.
That's not a bribe. The only thing is hashtag Nintendo on that too.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, actually, hashtag Nintendo, hashtag high fashion.
What is wrong with us? It's a Tuesday show. Tuesday shows are so laid back.
Okay, so we're following you. We're following the show. Damn it, my battery's low again. Hang on. I don't want to lose it again.
What is happening today? It's almost like we did enough prep because of course, the day I actually start looking for stuff to talk about. We did all this stuff, and now this is going on. But did you? I heard your computer die.
It's crying now. Okay,
it is. It is.
It's coming back. It's coming back. Just in the hospital twice today. But all right, how are we doing this? You're gonna follow me. You're gonna follow Keith. You're gonna follow the show. You're going to hashtag. We're just gonna do this. You're gonna hashtag Nintendo Switch giveaway, and that is what we're doing. And the winner will be picked on Memorial Day weekend, the Thursday show leading into Memorial Day weekend. Every time you see the show, hashtag it, and we will give away a Nintendo Switch, not the light, the heavy.
The whole one, the big one, the main one.
Yeah, the El Jefe.
Crystal said, I love Tuesday shows. See, that's because we don't really know what we're doing on Tuesday shows. We pretend to do. We came here like, yeah, this is what's going to happen. I talked to Danny last night about doing the show with us. So, I mean, it's not even like we prepped that. It's not like we prepped a main guest. We were just like, hey, you want to do the show? He was like, sure. F it. I'm like, all right, let's go. Now you're giving away Nintendo Switches. Are you finding your Zen? What's happening?
I don't really know what to do with my hands right now.
Well, oh, my God. What the hell, man? What is wrong? There's so many things wrong with you on a daily basis. Venom. So Venom to Cowboy 15. Just regular names, guys. Just regular damn names.
Did you say Venom Cowboy?
That's what his name is. It's like Venom de Cowboy 15. I already can't pronounce names, and they got to put all this crap in it. He said, hey, Matt, did you watch any of the sprint cars at Bristol? They keep teasing a new video game.
Ooh. I'd like to see a new sprint car game. Heck yeah, those things are freaking sweet. It's like a 1348 or something on the track record. It's badass. My crew chief, he's won like, I don't know, 200, 400 sprint car races, and so he's telling me all about it, and he was all stoked about it. Yeah, it was cool. But I'm very confused about your name. Is that Twitter or Facebook?
Twitter.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was going to say, if your name is Venom to Cowboy on Facebook, you're hiding from something, and you are not who you say you are.
You're hiding from something. Chris Cox says, I think it's great. The show is great to watch, and now you're giving us another great reason. He wants that cup. He wants that Switch.
Chris, I think the more you keep on complimenting us, the more you actually put us down because we're not worth it. So you're actually
Jesus, man. What is wrong with you? Have some self-worth.
What's that like? I have no idea.
I can't handle you today. I just can't. I want to try. I just can't.
It's generally hard. But
what's hard?
When I knock out
that kind of show? Nothing.
Archer?
What?
Hi.
All right, though, let's take a quick break so we can get Danny on Zoom. When we come back, we're going to have a talk with him because basically he can do any voice you want him to, and it's going to be super funny to listen to you guys go at it because, I mean, it's just going to be an off-the-wall crazy show. So if you want to laugh or just get, I don't know, engrossed in some stupidity, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
So they haven't been engrossed in stupidity already? Really?
I hate you.
Before you go to break, go follow me, follow Keith, and follow the show. Hashtag Nintendo Switch giveaway. Danny McBride coming right here after the break.
Welcome back to Life in the Fast Lane with myself and Matt Tift. I always say myself first, with Matt Tift and myself. You need to go first because you are the star of the show. I'm just here to make you look good, and I do a damn good job of that. But we've got a very special guest, Danny Montero, who can do any voice, anywhere, anytime. I might be lying a little bit, but he can do some really awesome stuff. Oh! I knew I was going to make Matt laugh. This is why I wanted him on.
It doesn't take much. I'm excited.
I know.
I'm glad I excited you this way. Just making some voices. One of my first ones was actually Elmo, and that's why I come out and I start out with that one. I knew you'll love it.
It was so every year for my kid's birthday, because I've known Danny since my kids were literally just born. And so every year for my birthday, every year for my birthday, Danny calls me and talks like Elmo.
I do.
It's a huge party. No, every year for my kid's birthday, he calls them and he talks like Elmo and Mickey for him. And it to this day, it's gonna be bad when my kids find out that was never really Elmo or Mickey talking to him. It's gonna be it's gonna crush me. It's gonna crush them.
It's gonna break their hearts.
It is.
You're awful.
The fact that Elmo, Mickey Mouse, all of them call them at the same time, just saying, "Oh boy, it's happy birthday time."
Matt's gonna lose it this show. He's not gonna be able to talk at all.
Keep your composure.
He's gonna watch you guys go.
You gotta do Cleveland Brown. Talk to him like Cleveland Brown.
Oh, hey now. My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am in the fast lane.
I love it. Look at Matt's all excited. All right, Danny. So let's I've known you for a long time, but you're breaking out into the industry too. But I do want to talk to you a little bit about being, doing voices and stuff like that. How do you practice this? I mean, I do know that you do it a lot in the car, but how do you practice this stuff?
My psychiatrist said I can't talk about that. I do. So while I'm alone, just driving, it comes to me and I just start practicing different voices. It does seem like I need a therapist or something, or just a straitjacket because of the things.
Truth.
And I do videotape it because I do have a TikTok, and obviously you have to videotape everything in order for people to actually see it. Otherwise,
is that how that works?
It's just creepy. But yeah, I do that in a car. I videotape myself, and I try different voices talking to each other, having a conversation to each other, and then just post it.
Yeah, actually, I have a question for you, Danny. So
sure.
There's this whole thing on Reddit of people who say, my inner voice in my head, if there's someone talking to me in my head, it's my voice. But I've heard some people that have no voice, or it's like a computer voice, there's no voice in your head. When you talk to yourself in your head, is it I'm not talking about impersonating, is it your normal voice, or what is it?
Well, I heard that too. It's about 20% of the people have an inner voice that actually talks. And it's funny because it is my own voice, but it's aged with me. And so it has, the low pitch or high pitch voice at some times. So as I do voices, it actually just changes with me. So yes, it does.
Okay, I was just curious because I have an inner voice, and this is just me talking to me, which I didn't know that people didn't have that. So I didn't know for someone like you who did stuff like this that'd be what that would be. But that's my only serious question I have. Otherwise, I just want to do cool stuff. But that's
so when I'm trying to do a video and I'm trying to do a voice, I first hear the voice in my head. So as I have to practice inside of what it's going to sound like for me to actually say it. So when you ask me to do a voice, it might take me a couple seconds and then I will start.
Wow. All right. So Keith, are we going to do rapid fire? What are we doing here?
Oh, Jesus.
He said it might take him a minute. We're going to start spraying him with a whole bunch of different voices.
I think I just froze on the camera.
The internet went down. All right. So let's start with, I want to see, I don't know how we're gonna just play a game. Let's see if you do a voice, and let's see if me and Matt can figure out who it is.
I like that.
Oh, all right, well that's easy. Hey Chris, where's the newspapers? I haven't seen you in a while. got to get the name.
Definitely Herbert the pervert.
I got to jump ship. Did you see me escaping? It was all like...
Who is it? Come on, you know.
Right over Matt's head, huh?
Matt's too tall for that.
Oh,
Hit him more like in the neck area.
Dr. Zoidberg.
Yeah, how do you not watch Futurama?
Wait, do it one more time. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking Futurama. Do it again.
Did you see me escaping? It was all like...
Now that I got it, that's really good.
I think I like watching Matt. I like watching it register. I like watching Matt laugh.
Yo. Well, it was kind of easy. I'm going to give it to you. Okay. Nom, 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 nom.
The Matt, you got to know who this one is, right? It's BJ. Oh, Cookie Monster, my man.
It's the big purple one.
I got
How about this? How about this?
I forgot you do animal voices too. Tyler, what
It's
are
very
you doing?
interesting. Well, you guys are having a lot of earthquakes today in Ohio.
I know. I don't know what
It
his
does seem.
deal is. What's that? All right, dude. What else you got for us?
Well, I mean, can you at least kick the dog so it goes away?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's it.
So those are some that I just do right off the top, you know.
So why did you
Uh,
get into this? Like, I mean, everybody obviously it's funny and stuff like that, but what was the main purpose behind it? Were you like, I really want to be, I really want to be an impersonator just because fill in the blank, like Mad Libs.
So as a kid, I always liked comedy, and what happened is I'm watching TV, I'm watching, Sesame Street or any of these TV shows, South Park. I mean, I grew up on those things, and as I'm hearing the voices, I mimic them. And as to why, I don't know. It was just like something that I have. I don't know if it's OCD or something, but it just, as I hear it, and that goes for, animal noises, sounds. Anytime I hear a sound that I know I could mimic, I just go ahead and do it. It sounds like a tick. Matter of fact, the people that
Like
do
a
have
tick.
like Tourette's, and I'm not to downplay on Tourette's, that's a serious thing, but it kind of feels that way because certain things trigger them to do those things. So when I do hear certain things, I just start to mimic it, almost like it is a tick.
Huh. That's really interesting. All right. Do you take requests?
I do take requests. It just happens to be if I know it. So there's some that I do have to practice. Like the other time I was on Keith's podcast, they asked me to do certain ones, and I couldn't do it. I told them on the next time I'll practice them.
I gotcha. Nice. Okay.
I don't remember what those were because I should call you out on those.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. You should know your own show.
Hillis barely knew his own show, let alone I knew what the hell was going on.
Well, it was a good show though. He did it surprisingly with his Alamo, which was pretty good.
He did. He talked like Mickey too, but it wasn't. I don't know. Hillis is a different character. So, go ahead, Matt.
Character. You mentioned South Park characters. Can I hear some South Park because I love South Park.
I haven't practiced South Park in a long time.
Gotta do
I'm
Cartman.
trying to think about.
Yeah, you gotta go Cartman.
You only got 1,791 people watching you. It's good.
Oh no, that's fine. You will respect my authority.
There you go.
It's rusty. Don't worry about it.
It's rusty.
But Cartman was the one that I used to do. Kyle, Kenny was the easiest.
Yep.
Even Butters.
Ooh, I just did Kenny. Look at that. I'm on your level now.
Exactly. There you go. That's how you start, man. You just start choking yourself.
Oh, choking myself. What are we talking about?
No. Oh, that's not what you were doing. No.
This is I
I
didn't know we were going into these on this topic tonight. That's more of the Life in the Fast Lane After Dark show coming soon.
The Not an OnlyFans Patreon.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't knock down OnlyFans. Those are great.
So Danny is a huge sports lover.
Yeah.
He watches every sport you could possibly think of. What is
right.
what is your favorite sport, Danny?
My favorite sport is, pool diving.
Yeah.
Especially when they hit those field goals and the 3-pointers. That's it.
So you made Matt faceplant. That doesn't happen often.
Oh, well, yeah.
You understand that like the fact that you know so little about sports bothers me so bad. Like, it's not even the fact that you know like at
I
least
do know sports.
Do
I don't know who plays the sports as of right now. I'm not a fanatic like you. You can name, a whole team. I can't do that.
Yeah,
Now,
I know,
in the
but
90s, before Matt was born, I knew who the sports people were. Like,
Before
Steve
Matt was
Young and Troy Aikman. I knew they were the quarterbacks for, my favorite football teams.
the political answer. What teams they play for? Troy Aikman, go.
Troy Aikman was the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
The
All
Dallas.
right.
And
The Dallas.
The Dallas. I like it.
Steve
The
Young was
Dallas
49ers.
Cowboys.
Come on. Who doesn't know, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're right. You're right.
You ever
Dan
seen-
Marino, the Dolphins.
Okay, that's respectable. I'll take that.
So Matt,
Those are what I know.
we've been in business and friends and talking for a while now. Can you do any impersonations? Do you do impersonations at all? Impersonate a successful NASCAR driver. Go.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
Well, the problem is I tried to do that for years, and I'm not driving anymore, so that didn't go well.
Oh, that was
Wait, were you
mean.
the one driving the Scion when Keith got in an accident?
No. Matt was still just a thought in his daddy's eye when that happened.
Oh,
He was a twinkle in what is that? What is that guy's name?
the
Rick Roll?
Herbert the pervert? Oh,
No, not her. No, the guy that does the Rick. What the hell's his name?
Rick Astley.
Yeah, he was just a thought in Rick Ashley's eye. That's all it was.
I'm surprised you knew that video. That's pretty good.
Well, it's because it looks literally just like him. Like, not even. Like, you can't even say that is not his doppelganger. It's definitely. I'm telling you, I think that is his dad, but no one will believe me.
The worst thing about that video is not everybody online loved it, but the worst thing is going back to the shop to go to work and hear everybody give you shit about that. It is hilarious, but at the same time, they're like, I'm going to the track this weekend. Everybody in the industry coming up, nice dance moves, nice video.
Oh my God! Did that happen when you were in Daytona?
At Talladega, yes. Like,
All right, Talladega.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, that is awesome. That's what.
so bad.
Why did that make you mad?
When I explained it, and then they're like, "Oh, it's so cool to see people go outside their comfort zone." But why'd you do that?
They started to question your sanity for it.
No, it makes good TV, good podcast.
It's all for the gram.
All for the what?
All for the gram. Hey, can you do a Matthew McConaughey? That'd make me very happy.
Oh, I want to hear Matthew McConaughey.
You know what? I gotta hear myself because it sounds better when I do hear myself.
Look at that.
All right. You know what you gotta do. You just gotta pound on that chest.
You sound like a
That's
mixture
Matthew
between
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey and George Bush had a love child that came out you. That's exactly what that sounded like. Like I keep waiting to hear you say like the 5 points of evil. The 5 points of evil.
It's gonna be the 5 points of evil.
That's right.
I'll run for president again. That's fine. 2024, I'll do it.
Dude, could you do Bill Clinton?
Don't do it.
All right, here's what we want for you know how it's like a fireworks show.
Everyone else did Bill Clinton, might as well.
I like it. So you got to do a mix between Bill Clinton, Elmo, Mickey, and George Bush all fighting. Like, this is the grand finale. Like, I want to have a full-fledged conversation. Just go nuts.
Oh, jeez.
Look at Matt scared.
Not to put me on the spot at all.
Oh no, that's exactly what I was doing.
Exactly. So I go for the run for president, but my opponent Elmo doesn't like politics.
You don't know what you're doing, man. You just smoke a lot of weed. And you're from Texas? Who cares about Texas? You know, I'm from the street, man. I'm from Sesame Street.
Again, I don't know. Is he part seal? I can't understand him.
Sounds like Ross Perot.
I was going more for like Forrest Gump now.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that. That was awesome. See, it's little things like this that make me laugh.
That is good. I need to recatch my breath. Thank you.
I just wanted to hear him
So
fight.
often just add an animal noise to it, and then it's complete.
You want to know the worst part about this for Danny is not that I put him on the spot. It's the fact for the past 25 minutes he has not said a cuss word, and I think he's probably and he's kept it really, really tame.
That is amazing. The fact that you told me not to, I said, "Do you even want me on the show?"
You explicitly told him not to?
I
You
did.
said no cursing is not that type of podcast. I was like, what?
I just wanted to see if you.
Why am I being on this?
I just wanted to see if you could do it.
I obviously can.
That's true.
I prefer my voices to curse.
All right. Well, you're unfiltered for 2 minutes. Go.
Oh God, here it goes.
No.
You made him nervous. I didn't know you could make a Cuban blush.
I do my previous one that I just sent you guys. It's Mickey Mouse with Minnie Mouse and Donald Duck.
Oh no! Remember, Matt, you did this. You can't get mad at anybody.
You did do this, so with your permission, I'll go. All right.
Oh, boy. Hi, Minnie. Oh, I see you're laying naked there. You want to see rat dick? Oh, that is a great one. Oh, who's getting me from behind?
You did this, Matt. You did that.
That's it.
Matt doesn't know what to do right now. He's super confused.
Driving while I did this, and I was video recording myself doing that.
I did. I watched it.
That'd be quite the process of watching yourself do that.
Oh
We're
my
working on
gosh.
with these things, but thank you for letting me be uncensored for a little bit. It kind of got a lot off my chest. I was a little nervous being on that. Even my wife asked me, she goes, "What are you going to be wearing?" I said, "Look, I'm just going to be wearing my black shirt. It has a little bit of purple. Don't worry, I'm not wearing green. I'm not like Suryat that I'm going to." So
Shots fired.
my daughter goes, "Didn't you wear that for the last 2 days?" I'm like, "But they don't know that."
We do now.
And she goes, "Well, I'm going to go in there and tell them." I'm arguing with a 7-year-old.
The only thing is, I miss your daughter. She gave me a hug before I left Florida. She missed me.
She did. She loved you guys when you guys were here, especially that you didn't take her to the beach like you said you would. But you know,
That was your fault. That was your
I've never
fault.
seen a live lobster before until I took you to the beach. You know that?
I told you I'm not Cuban. I'm white. I'm Italian. I burn. I go into the sun and I burn.
No excuse. No excuse.
No excuse.
Tyler and Keith were burnt.
Well, I'm about to go to Florida. I go to Florida next week, so I'm about to go judge my level of burntness. Luckily, I have a sunscreen company that sponsors me, but we're going to see how much I remember to use it.
Right?
What part of Florida are you going?
We're going to Destin.
Oh, Dustin. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm more of the South.
Yeah, I've never. So normally we go down there, but I've never been up to. I've never been to the Panhandle and the beaches there. So I'm kind of excited. Never been to the Gulf side.
Yeah. No, it's Florida is actually pretty good. I know a lot of people hate Florida because anything crazy, it has to be a Florida person who did it. It's like, oh,
That's true.
Miami, Florida person ate somebody else's face. I'm like, sure.
Yeah, but that's
assaults.
dude. Florida is just like it's Ohio's nursing home.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I feel like the problem is that you actually have more coverage, or you have more of those events happen in Ohio and West Virginia and Indiana and Illinois, but they don't quite have the media to be able to cover it. So Florida just is able to cover the crap that goes on in Florida.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, everything happens in here except snow.
Well, yeah, except snow. That's why you're Ohio's nursing home. You get all of our old people, and then like I feel bad. I kind of feel bad that we pushed it off to you guys.
Well, we have Disney World, so that makes up for it.
That is true. We have Cedar Point though.
I don't know what that is.
Everybody knows what Cedar Point. There's people in Japan right now that know what Cedar Point is.
Yeah, because they
Is
flew
that a
in.
new type of wood?
Yep. It is.
Yep.
All right, guys. What, Matt?
That was fun.
That was fun. All right, guys, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have final thoughts with Matt Tift. Maybe a Tift bit. We haven't done a Tift bit in a while, so come up with something stupidly outrageous, and then we'll talk about it. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Life in the Fast Lane with Matt Tift and myself. We had Donnie. Who the hell's Donnie? We had Donnie Mentera on. What? Did you say Donnie Osmond?
No.
Oh. All right. So we're back. A Tift bit. This is the clothing thought. I can't talk today, dude. It's the closing thoughts for Matt Tift and his Tift bit.
All right. Normally I say something intelligent, but this.
No, you don't.
You're. It's true. Single tear. Anyways, your tip bit of the day. You fart an average of 14 times a day. And did you know that each fart travels from your body at a whopping speed of 7 miles per hour? So run.
What did you just Google the first thing that came to mind? What the hell was that? We haven't done a Tiff bit in 2 weeks and what the hell does your search history look like? Oh my god. Yeah. Yep.
Tidbit for the day.
Yeah, no, that is a tidbit. What? Seriously, what did you Google? I gotta know.
Can't tell you.
Where the hell did your mind go that you went, oh, I'm going to do a Tiff bit? And what did your fingers type into that little phone? I gotta know.
I looked up funny random facts and said 50 random facts that you won't believe are true. And the third one, or the fourth one was so the third one was your cats aren't able to taste anything that is sweet. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I come across this gem.
This gem. Michael. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we'll be back next Thursday. That's not true. We'll be back this Thursday. This coming up Thursday. I don't know what happened to me today. Like, there's something clearly wrong.
Your sugar's not in balance.
I'm what?
Your sugar's still not in balance.
No, it's really not. That's the other problem. Is like it's not like super high anymore, but it's like that in between, like, oh crap type of thing.
It's like my intelligence level. It's like not super high, it's not super low. It's like, oh crap, what do we do this thing?
Oh, you're super intelligent. Come on. Come on. All right, tell everybody how they can win a Nintendo Switch.
Follow myself at Matt_Tiff. Follow Keith Miger. Follow at LITFL Show and hashtag Nintendo Giveaway. And we'll give it away Memorial Day weekend. So do it, share it. You have to retweet it and put that in there. If you don't, you will not be eligible. So do it if you want a Nintendo Switch, because that'd be cool. Your kids might like you more. Your husband might think you're awesome. Your wife will probably wonder why you got it.
I love it. We'll be back next. No, not next. We'll be next. How about this? You do it. You close the show out. I can't do this.
We will be back in 2 days. And remember, your farts travel at 7 miles an hour, so tread carefully.